Red. Hello, Instagram. Hello,
Hello.
Instagram. Hello, Facebook.
Hello.
YouTube and LinkedIn. We are here, UIG Social Enterprise. We'll introduce ourselves first, shall we? My name is Gladness. I'm the founder of Unleash Yourself with Gladness CIC. We've got with us here
Christina White. I am the current Miss Kent Great Britain 2024, a fellow survivor of domestic abuse and a confidence and resilience coach for women.
and our ambassador for UIG,
Oh,
of
yes.
course. We also have with us.
My name is Ebona Waritoma, and I'm the lead counselor for UIG Social Enterprise.
Thank you.
I'm also a mental health nurse and a self-esteem coach.
Thank you so much. And we've got.
Hi, my name's Carol. I'm a mentor with UIG for ladies, and basically we're here to talk to you about all of that situation, and enjoy seeing you.
Yeah. So you would have seen for the last 10 days, we're in day 10 of our. We're in day 10. It's quite cold out here. We're in day 10 of our campaign, Join Queens, Elevate, End Domestic Abuse. Now, today we've decided to come out here at Fremlin Walk in Maidstone. So you're joining us live in Maidstone right now. So if you happen to be at Fremlin Walk, please come and join us.
Yeah,
Come and
pop
join
in.
us. We are located right next to Clinton Cards. So come and join us. What we're doing here is really just raising awareness about domestic abuse. As you've seen in our 16 days campaign, not just today, but we're carrying UIG Social Enterprise stands for Unleash Yourself with Gladness CIC. It was created by myself, founded after I survived domestic abuse for almost 10 years, and I saw that there was a need in the community for raising awareness, but also for supporting survivors and people who have experienced domestic abuse in their personal growth, personal development journey. And what we do is we help them through our programs to rebuild their lives. That is what we do at UIG Social Enterprise. Now, we have joined the campaign of 16 Days of Actions by KCC and Medway Council. In these 16 days, what we're doing is we're taking action every single day. We're posting, we're sharing messages about domestic abuse and also solutions and resources that are available. So I'll pass you to Christina. But before I do, if you are joining us and you can hear us, please talk to us, okay? Talk to us, let us know you can hear this, but also share. So share this broadcast so that somebody out there can get the message, and you may actually be helping someone in domestic abuse right now. So please share it with your friends, share it with your colleagues, share it on your page. Let's get this message across. So Christina is going to talk to us about our theme.
So our theme is Join Queens, Elevate, End Abuse. And what that means to us, and hopefully it resonates with you, is that we are all queens. We all have inner royalty, all given to us by our God, our Saviour. And we want to be able to unleash our inner queen. And with this, we have our programs of elevation and community, with the Elevate part of our slogan. And we're just looking to raise awareness within the community of Maidstone to let everybody know that we're here. We support all of our women. You're not alone. And we hope to end abuse by encouraging people to talk about it, come to our safe circle meetings. And the more we know about what abuse is, the more chance we have of tackling it. There are so many different forms of abuse. People maybe don't even realise they're in a domestic abuse situation. And that's why we're here, and we're really, really trying to raise awareness of all of the different types and forms and create conversation.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. I think what you said is quite profound, because I know, like, with my experience in that 10 years, everything that was happening, I wasn't aware that it was abuse, because it becomes so normal. Sometimes, these abusive relationships, these abusive behaviors, verbal abuse, physical abuse, after a long period of time, you become numb
Yeah.
and you do not realize that this is not good, this is not healthy, and it becomes very difficult for you to recognize that it's abuse. So this is why we are campaigning and raising awareness. In our 16 days, we've shared videos about what abuse looks like, so that you can be aware, so that if you are being mistreated, or if you are having this incline to say, something doesn't feel right, you have that knowledge.
Yeah.
And you can get to know where you can go and get help. So now our lead counselor, that's what we're here for, is going to talk a little bit more about our mission and why it's important to raise awareness and why we're doing the campaign.
Okay. So, like we've all said, 16 days campaign against domestic abuse is something that we have to really look into, because someone may be going through domestic abuse and may not actually realize that they're going through it, or they, like Gladys has said, they become numb. So first of all, it's actually actualizing and understanding what exactly is domestic abuse.
Yeah.
So domestic abuse has been, let's say, an abuse or a behavior that has not really been looked at before.
Yeah.
And only 3 years ago, there's legalities towards domestic abuse. Now, we now have a legislation which is Domestic Abuse Act 2021, because we then, in societies all over the world, they realized that domestic abuse was very prevalent, especially after COVID. When COVID hit and we had the lockdown, domestic abuse became so rampant, because you can imagine everyone is stuck in their homes, and when people were able to actually move out or to exit or to go about their business, going to work, going to do their shopping, going to school, they were not able to do that. So people became stuck in the homes where they were actually going through the abuse. So now, because they've realized that, they've actually said, okay, now we have to legislate this act of abuse, which is domestic abuse, and now anyone that comes up and says and expresses that they've been abused, it now is being looked upon as a criminal offense.
Wow.
Now we ask ourselves, what are the different forms of abuse, domestic abuse? Like the different types, how would you know, like, if someone's been abused? And these are the different forms. We have physical abuse or physical violence, we have sexual abuse, we have even financial or economic abuse. Even now, we even have digital abuse. Imagine someone being abused, digitally, whether it's via, via the phone, via the internet, social media, cameras, being watched. Stalking is also being part of this as well. And also, we also have what we call coercive, psychological abuse, emotional abuse. So these are the different types of forms of abuse that people do face, and us raising awareness in this time where we have the 16 days campaign is an opportunity for us to actually not only just raise awareness, but to action it out,
yes.
to take steps in having to understand it, educate ourselves, inspire people that have been going through domestic abuse, allowing them to know and understand that there's help out there. There's actually help out there, and people, you're not alone. There's survivors out there. There are people that have actually seen and witnessed other people being abused. You have to understand as well that this is a community thing. When one person has been abused, then it impacts on everyone.
That's right.
It impacts on family. It impacts on the community.
Yeah.
Even when you're at work, imagine you're at work and you've come across someone that's withdrawn, there's a possibility that they may be going through domestic abuse. So we need to speak, we need to learn how to join hands together to speak up and to actually break the silence, because breaking the silence will allow people to come out, and actually you find that we'll be able to prevent domestic abuse. And for people to also have the understanding that domestic abuse is actually when there's an act of abuse, all these different types of forms of abuse I've mentioned, and it's when it comes, whether it's a family member or someone that's connected.
It's not just love relationships.
It's not just love relationship. And you have to be, for it to be domestic, like domesticated abuse, it has to be someone that's connected to them personally.
Yeah.
So it could be even an ex-partner. It could be your child. It could be your parents.
Yeah.
You know, it could be your sibling. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
This
still
is
not right.
It's
Because I
still,
think
it's not
some
right.
people feel,
It's not
oh,
right.
it's my family, it's my sister, it's my
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
You know, they're mistreating you, but you feel, oh, it's family, so therefore it's, you know, it's norm. It's
Yeah.
normal. Well, it's not, and we're saying it
It's
is
not.
domestic abuse, and you can get help for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, lead counselor.
welcome.
Everything lead counselor has mentioned, these past the different types, we have videos on it. So I encourage you to check our post, check our YouTube channel, our Instagram and Facebook. We have shared every single day videos that explain and educate on the different types of abuse. Even digital abuse was actually yesterday, day 9 and 8. So if you feel, oh, I don't know that digital, that sounds a bit, we can't say too much on the live, but we have created contents for it. So please do go and have a look. And we want to hear from you. We want to hear your comments, your suggestions, your views, and your inspirational words, which is what we came here for, to get messages from the public. How would you encourage someone facing domestic abuse? So we're going to hear from our mentor, some words of encouragement. If somebody out there right now is facing domestic abuse, what would you say to them, please?
I mean, what I would say to them is that whatever your situation, wherever bad things are, I mean, I know it's a great thing because I've been through it, to have to leave family home, to leave your finances, to leave everything that you've maybe built up. But honestly, I did it, I left, and it was well worth it in the end, because you become yourself and you build up things for yourself and you have a new life. So I just want to encourage you, please take that step, please make that move. Just tell somebody who can help you connect to the right authorities to help you with the housing, to help you with whatever you need with your children, because in the end, if you don't, what is going to happen if there is children involved is it becomes generational. The children will take it on and they will hit other children, they maybe hit their siblings or treat them the same way that's not good. So it will become generational to children. And your community also carries that weight. If the children become disturbed, you're traumatized, you can't take any more. You've done your best to bring them up, but basically you've become full in your head, trying to cope. So just go for it, wherever you can. Just grab somebody and say, please help me. Can you help me get out of this situation? We are here for you at UYG. I'm a mentor and I would be glad to walk with you if you need me for 6 months to a year to help you achieve and become a whole person that you want to become.
That's right.
So big kisses, big hugs, do it.
Thank you so much, Carol. So as she said, we do actually have a program, a mentoring program. It's called Rise Above. It's a mentoring program to help you to help you rebuild your life. It's a 6-month program. You get assigned a mentor. First, you have to do a course, the Queen Unleashed course, which is really just to help you work on the healing process, understanding your identity again. I'm going to get Christina to tell us a bit more about this Queen identity, because it may seem strange to you. Queen, what are we talking about? So I'll get Christina to say a little bit of that before we go. But the process of the mentoring program is you go through the Queen Unleashed course. We then help you to rebuild your life, assign you to a mentor, depending on what your needs are. So if you are looking at maybe starting your own business, or you're thinking that I need the support, emotional support, then we get you the support of counseling, whatever it is. If you want to go into career, we hold your hand and help you through the 6 months process so that you can rebuild your life and unleash yourself with gladness. So that's really what we have for today. Maybe we can talk a little bit more about the Queen identity, and then we'll close. Also, to say, we check our description. We will obviously share details about how to get help. So calling the domestic abuse helpline is your immediate step. And obviously you can reach out to us as well, and then we can point you in the right direction on the process of getting support, of coming out of that abusive relationship. So, Christina, do you want to tell a little bit more about this queen identity? Why do we call ourselves queens, and why is our motion for the campaign Join Queens, Elevate, End Abuse?
So when we think of a queen, who do we imagine? We imagine the most highest achieving, highest pinnacle of womanhood.
Yes.
And she is someone we are all able of attaining. We are all capable of being the highest, most developed version of ourselves.
Yes.
And we've all come through the situation that is very similar to others in the UIG circle, shall we say. And at the moment, speak for myself, and I'm sure we're speaking for the other ladies sitting here with me, we've all gone through a personal development to reach our true highest strength, power, educated, capable selves. And we were talking the other day about confidence and how that helps in authenticity and just being who we were meant to be, who we were put on this earth to be.
Yes.
And to be able to give our most developed self to other people as well.
Right.
Because life is about fulfillment. Life isn't about receiving, it's about giving.
Yeah.
And as queens, we have open arms and open hearts, and we want to share our knowledge and share our experience so that hopefully people don't have to suffer like we had on our own, and they will understand that there are other queens out there looking to expand our royal family.
Absolutely.
And welcome you into the fold. And we really, really want to bring our princesses up and teach every woman who needs our help how to be their most powerful, queenly selves.
It's really it's really a positive affirmation,
It really
isn't
is
it?
a positive
It's it's affirming yourself that you are a queen because you are valued, you are valuable, and when you practice these things like self-care, which we're all about. Oh my gosh, how long do we have? We don't have too long, but the queen, the notion of calling ourselves queens and the Queen Unleashed and all our programs being under this identity is because we know as women we have inner royalty that needs to be released. And once it's realized, it actually creates barriers against such things as abuse. Because imagine when you know you're a queen, you value yourself, you love yourself, you wouldn't let people treat you anyhow. Now, it's a work in process, and that's why we have the courses and the programs to help you. But that really is just to explain why Queen, why join Queens, so that you can elevate and end abuse, because it will help you realize your identity, help you understand your value and your worth, so that you can create barriers against such things as domestic abuse. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, continue with us. Follow us at UIG Social Enterprise for the rest of the 6 more days for the campaign. But we want to continue this work, so we don't want to end here.
It's an ongoing process.
It's an ongoing process. This is the first time we've come out, and we want to be able to do this on a regular basis. So if you want to support, we're looking for funding and we're looking for resources so that we can do this on a regular. If you think this is a great movement, then please get in touch with us for support. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Any final words before we go?
No, I think what you just said was quite interesting about having it as you could have the queen mentality as like a talisman to stop any sort of bad energy coming towards you, any bad movements, any bad treatment from anybody around you, because you take on that persona. It's like your persona. You're a queen. You do not deserve to be treated any less.
That's right.
So I bring up what you just said there. As it's a mindset that you can take on, and we all know what a queen is. We all know how she's supposed to be respected and treated, and we all deserve to be treated that way. And it really is about changing your mindset and accepting that you too are valuable. You too are worthy.
You too are a queen.
Queenship.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you so much. Join Queens, Elevate, and Domestic Abuse. Bye.